Hey guys, this is TGStudios. I don't know if you know how a caterpillar sort of moves. I've just been doing a little example, and here we are. Here's a little example I've been working on. At the moment I've got it going, trying to seek where any humanoids are. And it is actually moving by, as you see. It's not using wheels or legs or something like that. It's just using the actual body itself with a lot of what do you call it? Springs and prismatic constraints. And I'm just using a single script to update the pistons, if you like, or the prismatic constraints as they're called in Roblox. So what I've done is I've worked out where the head would be by C-frame, by taking into account of, let's just say the rear end there, taking into account of all the blocks around it, and then getting the average of that, and then also getting the average from the front, and then working out the direction, so then I can work out which is the front and which is the back. So this is how this is actually working. I may, in future versions, I may even develop this further into a little NPC. This was just a test to see if I can get the constraints up and working properly, and it works quite well. So the script behind it isn't all that complex. All it is just a table and a little bit of the script to go through it. So I've made all the joints manually, just as debugging sort of thing. So you got if I actually go into over here, so we got a constraint there, we got a spring to keep the segment sort of attached. We also got hinges in these blocks here, as you can see, so it can move. If I did not have the springs in there, it would just simply just collapse and just wiggle around and won't go anywhere. So yeah, something that I came up with a few nights back, thinking, how can I use these new constraints? I don't know, I make a worm, or caterpillar if you like. Yeah, I'm still working out how to make the animations go right. Oh, right, yeah. It's not moving at the moment because I haven't got a humanoid there, because it's looking for a humanoid. So if I put into a soldier, here we goes. There we go. It will work on any kind of humanoid. Doesn't matter if it's a player or NPC. I think that soldier's eyeing him up. I think he might end up shooting it. Right, move him over there. Yeah, so I've worked out how to do the animation by just adjusting a few values here and there. And all it's using is a for loop to go through all the different joints, kind of thing. I'll show you. So the table I was talking about was, I got all the different values for, like for the modes, for forward, stop, turn left, turn right, etc., reverse, reverse left, reverse right, etc., etc. All these is the number of how this sort of works. It's sort of they're all the same, where we got the top piston constraint, or should I say the constraint there, where we got top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, basically. So for these numbers here, it's just a index to work out what piston or prismatic constraint to move. I'll just call them pistons, I think, and how much, where to start, sort of thing. So these are the indexes, or where to start the actual contracting of the piston. And this hold is basically how many to hold per run. In this case it will hold 5 pistons to give it some, I guess, some purchase on the floor as it's going along. And they're all different. This I've forgotten what that was. Let's see if I can work that. Oh, that's the strength of the muscle itself. There we go. So we got in each of the prismatic constraints, we got max force, speed, target position, and I think the strength I use for that. No, I use the, I think, speed as the strength. Then to work out the head part of it, so I can work out what direction it's going, I take into account what number is this? Let's have a look. If I can get it. And then, so that's top left 15. So that's the front, right? So we take into account of these blocks where I'm actually getting the blocks themselves from the constraints through the attachments. Like, there we go. Attachment 0, attachment 1. So that's basically these. If I zoom in, these things here. There we go. So then I can say attachment parent, which is that part there. So I'm taking into account of all these parts. Oh, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Taking the position, add them together, all the x, y, and z, and then dividing it by 4 to get the average point, which is in the center. Then to work out where the direction, which way we're facing, I'll do the same for the rear end back here. Find out the average between those 4 points, and then use a C-frame of those 2 points, starting with the head pointing towards the tail. But then I use the reverse of that to get the forward motion. I could have done it the other way round, but it may mess up. Yeah, there we go. So I'm taking all the points x, y, and z, adding them all together, then dividing them by 4 to get the average position. Then I'm just returning a new C-frame of those 2 positions with the rotation to work out the head position, if you like. So if I wanted to, I could actually add a brick where that position is. Let's close that down. I think I've still got my debugged script in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So let's actually add a brick where the head's going to be. So let's have a look and work out how to do this. And hopefully you can hear me alright, because I'm using a new microphone. Debug. Head SF. Right, so let's see what that does. So the head, there we go. That's where the head would be. So if we add in a humanoid again. Yeah, I'll need to add that to, I think what might be happening there is it's colliding with that brick. So that's the head, worked out by that head C-frame function. And then all I'm doing is just working out the distance between that position and your target position, in this case a humanoid. And just a basic zombie script up from there onwards, which is head position minus target position to get the magnitude, or the length of that vector, which is the distance, if you like. Then all I'm doing is just calling the directory, so then I can look it up on the table above and then apply those settings, and it's as easy as that for all the different directions. So there we go. I'm not too sure how further I will develop this, but it looks cool, I think. Oh, excuse me, burping on camera or microphone. That don't work. So yeah, if you guys want me to develop this further into maybe a little NPC that you need to fight or something, I could do so. Or I could add it as George's little pet or something. Right, let's put him behind so I can reverse. There we go. It might, because I'm recording, is sort of lagging out a bit. It's usually moving a bit quicker than that. The only thing is, this won't work in heavy lag because of the way it moves. Because it's using the base plate to move. I mean, look at that. Okay. Move him over here. He's probably going to push him. Yeah, so I'm thinking about when he's behind the actual the worm or caterpillar, I'm thinking about maybe making him back up and then turn around, where he was about to do that there. So yeah, nice and quick one today. I thought I'll let you know that oh, an update on my new computer. At the moment I cannot get it working yet because I've got the wrong memory, so it might be the new year before I can get a proper upgrade. So yeah, a bit of a flummox there, I guess. Anyway, this has been TGStudios in Roblox Studio, and I'll catch you guys later. TGStudios signing out.